All right. Looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. What is going on? I am HW2. You're listening to HW's podcast, and I'm here today to give you guys my NCAA 2016 predictions, uh, my tournament predictions, and yeah, they were just announced today. Some controversies going on. I'll get to them as I go. But here, I have the bracket right in front of me, printed out right there with a pen. And we're just going to fill this out. I'll give my thoughts as I go on. So let me just try to find a way to write all this shit down without fucking up my mic. All right. So yeah, lots of people that were kind of mad because they're mad because like some teams got in that probably shouldn't have. But yeah, we'll see. Uh, I'll kind of get to those as I go along, especially with the Michigan and Tulsa game. But yeah, let's start with this. We'll start with the South. The number one overall seed, Kansas, takes on Austin Peavy. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Kansas is winning. Easy. Write this down. By the way, before I start, I am a huge Oklahoma fan, so I might have some bias to them. But yeah, and I might have some bias towards the Big 12, but not really because I really don't like Kansas. I kind of hope they lose, to be honest with you, but that's just me. But I'm an Oklahoma fan, and yeah, so. And don't get me started on the West Virginia game. We beat them twice in the year. One's off a buzzer beater. Almost beat them again on a buzzer beater. And then we beat them, what was it? We beat them at Morgantown by like a lot. We dominated towards the end of that game. So yeah, that happened. And yeah, so it was a thing that happened that game on Friday. I didn't get to watch it, but my God, what a way to lose. Eh? Anyways, let's see. We have Colorado and Connecticut. I'm going to go with Connecticut. And I don't know a lot about these teams, but I know a good amount. I think I should know some. So there'll be some teams like that game where I probably won't know, and I'll probably get that wrong. Maryland and South Dakota State. Maryland, although I like Maryland. Maryland. I think they can give Kansas some problems. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they lost, because why not? California and Hawaii. I'll go with California. And then we have Arizona versus the winner of Vanderbilt and Wichita State. I'll pick Wichita State. And I think Wichita State is going. Wichita State. All right. And I spelled Wichita wrong. See, I like hand brackets. All right. I like me a good old I like my paper brackets. I don't like to do it online, I don't know. I'm weird, but I probably will do it online as well. All right. Miami and Buffalo. We'll go Miami. Iowa and Temple. Let's go Temple. Iowa has been struggling as of late. And Villanova and UNC Asheville. I believe that's how you say it. I'm going to go Villanova. Villanova. All right. Now we get to the West, where my boys at OU are. All right. Oregon, I guess they were the number one seed. I didn't know they were really that good. I didn't even know they're in the top 10 of like the AP polls. Didn't even know. But already then. So Oregon is going to win. I guess Southern Holy Cross. Who cares? Wait, hold on. I guess they do have to pick the game, don't I? Holy Cross is 14 and 19. All right, I guess I'll go with Southern. I don't know why. Like those games are just like so. Just you never know who could win those. St. Joseph and Cincinnati. I'm gonna go with St. Joe. Cincinnati could win that game though. Baylor and Yale. I'm gonna go with the upset and go Yale, dude. Why not? I mean, with these, I always like to go for some upsets here and there. Not too much, but here and there. And there's gonna be some upsets. I really hope it's just not Oklahoma. Please. Everyone's picking them to go to like the Final Four in national championship. I hope that's the case, but I'm worried about us like losing in the first, second round. We make it to the Sweet 16, Elite Eight, and lose. I'll be fine. I'll be upset, but in the long run, I'll be fine. But if we lose first round, second round, I'll be mad. Okay, and then let's see, Duke against UNC Wilmington. I'm gonna go with UNC Wilmington. Another one of those things because Duke people they mentioned this at ESPN today. Duke that they have like three healthy guys and like three starters that will really drive that team. If they win the first game, I don't see them beating Baylor or Yale. Actually, I could see them beating them as well, but they're not going to make it past the Sweet 16. They're Sweet 16 if they're lucky, honestly. But I'm going to go UNC Wilmington because I think that they'll probably be more motivated than Duke is because they have a good next year. Duke is good. Next year Duke will be fantastic, but this year they kind of just need to look towards the future. UNI Northern Iowa versus Texas. I'm gonna go Shaka Smart and my boys at Texas. Just kidding. Fuck Texas. Texas A&M and Green Bay. I'll go A&M. If I can draw this A&M. Okay, and then Oregon State and VCU. I'm gonna go with VCU because why not? Another one of those upsets. I do like some of these lower seeds against these higher seeds. And then Oklahoma and CSU Bakersfield. Thankfully, I'll be able to see this game. It's on 3, and I work at 5, so I'll be able to see most of it. And hopefully, we win. But I think we will win. I really hope we do. If we lose, I'll be really mad. I'm just gonna say that. All right, so now we're gonna go to the East. North Carolina faces Florida Gulf Coast and Florida Dickinson. I'm gonna go Florida Gulf Coast. And North Carolina wins. Oh, just hit the mic. Sorry. USC versus Providence. I'm gonna go Providence. Indiana against Chattanooga. I'm gonna go with Indiana. Did I spell that right? I did. I think against Kentucky. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. I think Kentucky against Stony Brook. Kentucky wins. Isn't this Stony Brook's first ever NCAA tournament? Yeah. That'd be crazy though if they win. I kind of hope they win now. Notre Dame against Michigan versus Tulsa. I think Michigan's going to win, but I think Notre Dame's going to beat Michigan. All right. Beautiful. West Virginia against FS Austin, bro. I've been doing this all year. Every time I remember when we faced West Virginia, we were going to face West Virginia in the Big 12 semifinal, and people were like, "This can be easy." It's like, it's going to be easy. Going to be a good game. Then we'll play KU in the final, and nope, didn't happen. They're always a tough challenge. A lot of people like them in their Final Four, and I've always been doing this. I've always been underestimating them, but I think this is a huge upset right here. I'm going with SF Austin. Going with SF Austin here in the upset, although I bet West Virginia wins, but I'm picking them in the upset. Wisconsin against Pittsburgh. Let's go with Pitt. Because why not? I'm not too sure on that one, actually. Either way, I guess, but let's go Pitt. And then Xavier against Weber State. Xavier. All right, and then let's go to the Midwest, the number 1 seed, Virginia against Hampton. Let's go Virginia. Texas Tech versus Butler. I'm not too confident in Texas Tech. I know they did beat us, but, that's a thing. Let's go Butler. I'm picking a lot of these lower seeds here. I get the 7 and 10 matchups and the 8 and 9 matchups. I picked Providence, Kentucky, Connecticut. Out of the four 8 and 9 seeds, I picked the 9 seed at 3 times. And then the 7 and 10 games, I picked the 10 seed once. 2, did I do it 3 times? Where's the 7 and 10? 3, I've almost done it 4 times. Done it 3 times. And I'm going to do it 4. So let's kind of jump down here to the 7 and 10 later down here in later brackets. Syracuse versus Dayton. Going Dayton. The fact that Syracuse got in is pretty crazy. They only got in because they're Syracuse. Honestly, they're not that good this year. Purdue against Little Rock. I'm going to go Purdue. But don't be surprised if Little Rock wins. They are 29-4. And I know strength of schedule comes in, but I bet they're a good team. Iowa State against Iona. I'll go Iowa State. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lose first round like they did last year. They were number 3 seed last year, and they lost to 14 seed, didn't they? Or were they a 2 seed? I think they were a 3 seed last year. Seton Hall versus Gonzaga. This one's gonna be a good game too. I'm gonna go Seton Hall though. But yeah, I didn't talk about it earlier, but the Michigan State Tulsa, Michigan Tulsa game, how either one of those two teams got in is mind boggling to me. Should have gone to St. There's like 4 other teams on the bubble that didn't get in. I can't remember though, but at the end of the day, it's like as long as you're only going to be mad if your team doesn't make it in, so and deserves it. A lot of times Oklahoma doesn't deserve it, so yeah. Utah and Fresno State. Let's go with Utah. And Michigan State and Middle Tennessee. All right, we're going to go Mich State. All right. Now we're back up to the South. This is the Sweet 16 round. Or no, round of 32. Excuse me. Kansas and Connecticut. I got KU. I think that's a good game though. If they're matched up. Or Colorado too. But I like Connecticut in that one. So I think that's going to be a good game, but I think they're going to win. Maryland and Cal, that would be a good game that happens. Let's go Maryland. All right, so for the bump, Wichita State, excuse me, Miami. I'm going to go Wichita State. I know Miami's good, but I like Wichita State in that one. And yeah, granted, I am from Kansas, but still. Temple and Villanova. Oregon and St. Joe. Let's go to St. Joe. Gonna have the upset here. I didn't even know that Oregon was a good team, so maybe I'm underestimating them. But I'm picking St. Joe in that one. Yale against UNC Wilmington. Go Yale. Texas against Texas A&M. We're gonna go with A&M. A&M. And then VCU versus Oklahoma. Of course, I gotta pick my boys at Oklahoma. I mean, I got to, you know. Oklahoma is probably the easiest. Oklahoma or Oregon. They probably do have out of all the teams that they could have gotten, they have the easiest region. They have the easiest region to go through. So they'll play in Anaheim, Philadelphia, Chicago. Wow, so they're not really playing in like a big stadium until the Final Four this year. I remember the past couple of years they've done a lot for the Sweet 16. The past 2 or 3 years, I remember they had the Sweet 16 in Elite 8 in Dallas. That was when Michigan made it to the national championship and beat Kansas. That was a heck of a game. I remember I was watching it live with Kansas fans. But this year, I don't think so. Unless Louisville's in a big stadium, I know it's not. Philadelphia doesn't really have a big stadium that's indoors. Neither does Chicago or Anaheim. So, just something I like to point out. All right, North Carolina against Providence. I'm going to go with North Carolina. Indiana against Kentucky. That game happens. It's going to be insane. I'm going to go Indiana. Notre Dame against FS Austin. Notre Dame. Pitt against Xavier. Going to go Xavier. All right, so we're done with the East. They play in Philadelphia. Now let's go Midwest, where they play in Chicago. Virginia versus Butler. I have I'm going to go Virginia. Purdue versus Iowa State. I'm going to go Purdue. I just don't like Iowa State in the long run, honestly. I'm kind of surprised that they're really high. What are they? What seed are they? 4? Again, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost to Iona in the first round. But yeah. Seton Hall versus Utah. I'm gonna go Seton Hall. Seton Hall, and then Dayton versus Michigan State. Gonna be a good game, but I'm gonna go Michigan State. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go back. We're at the Elite Eight now. In Louisville, South. Kansas against Maryland. I gotta go KU. I'm sorry, we're at the Sweet 16. I just did that the last round too. God damn it. Wichita Sabres, Villanova. St. Joe versus Yale. Shoot. I don't know. Who was... that was really the underdogs ones I had there, wasn't it? I'll go St. Joe. I had them really at the the underdogs right there. A&M and Oklahoma. Gotta go with my boys, Oklahoma. Look, I am biased, but I have to be, you know. I might be predicting my team to be winning the national championship. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. North Carolina versus Indiana. Going to go North Carolina, man. Notre Dame versus Xavier. I'm going to go Xavier. Oops, hit the mic. Virginia and Purdue. I'm going to go Virginia. And Seton Hall against Michigan State. Can go Michigan State. All right, Kansas against Villanova. Boy, I gotta go Kansas. Oklahoma versus St. Joe. Oklahoma. Listen, we see how it is. I'm a big believer in jinxing, so I hope I'm not jinxing my team right now. I really hope not, but I mean, you never know. North Carolina against Xavier. Oof. I'm going to go with North Carolina. And Virginia versus Michigan State. I'm going to go Michigan State. All right, now we're down to the Final Four in Houston. Kansas against Oklahoma. Let's see. see, I can't. Fuck. Like, if I go against Oklahoma, then, like, I'm a traitor. But if I pick Oklahoma, I could be jinxing us. Shoot. I really wish I was unbiased. But I'm not. I'll go with Kansas. Fuck, I feel so bad writing that down. And then Michigan State. And then Michigan State is my overall winner for the national championship. God damn, guys. So there's my bracket. I know you guys can't see it, but I mean, you know, I told you guys who I think's gonna win. It's gonna be Michigan State. I feel really bad putting down Kansas to win over Oklahoma, but You know, that's what happens. I can't believe I just picked them over Kansas. I can't believe I just picked Kansas over Oklahoma. Oh my god, I did that. I did that. Okay. But I'll obviously be rooting for Oklahoma all the way. This is just a bracket of who I think's gonna win. So if I had to bet, I'd bet Michigan State to win. I really like Michigan State. Some sleepers though. I think some people are sleeping on. Not a lot of people are sleeping on Oklahoma. Let's see who Maryland. People need to be are sleeping on Maryland. I've really liked that team all year. Um, I've watched them play from here and there, and I like what I see. I think they're a good team. I don't think they'll win, but they will definitely give Kansas some troubles. And out of that region, I think I like Kansas and Villanova the most to beat them. Obviously, I picked Kansas to go to the national championship, but that didn't happen. I really hope, but again, guys, I really want Oklahoma to win. I really want them to win the national championship. Uh, but yeah. That is all. I'm trying to look at the dates right now. So, okay, let's see. All right, I'm just looking at the dates right now. That's why I'm a bit confused. So, all right, so then we play on Friday and Saturday, Sunday, and then, huh? This is some weird dates. So then Thursday and Saturday. Oh, that's cool. Okay, because I'm sorry for that pause, but I'm just trying to make sure because I really want to see because I'll be working a lot at nights lately, so I really hope that these games are on at dates where I'll be able to watch them all. Because I really want to just watch every bit of Oklahoma play this year because I think we have a good shot at winning. I had us going to the Final Four, but obviously I'm rooting for Oklahoma. Do I think we'll win? I don't know. Again, I picked Michigan State to win, but that's just me like betting and thinking strategy wise, you know. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a great NCAA tournament. I can't wait. I'll be working like the first half of the day on Thursday, so I'll be watching like the rest of the tournament at night. Uh, I always love this time of year. This is great. And this was fun to do. I hopefully next year I'll be doing this more. I wanted to do this last year, but I just didn't do it for some reason. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys did all enjoy, and make sure to leave a like button and let me know who you think is going to win in the comment section below. I'll see you later. Peace.